Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos, where physics meets the fairway and the universe takes a swing at your master's mind. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Good. Let's hit it.
Let's go.
Masters Week begins.
Here. Let's go.
Finally.
It is best Thursday of the year.
So it begins. Helms Deep, the first major.
Yeah, guys, we got the whole crew here again tonight. Welcome back, everyone. Of course, I'm Kevin. We have JB, our newest guest. How's it going, JB?
How's it going, boys?
Hey, we got Miller.
Welcome again, a tradition unlike any other.
We got Parbeh.
What's up, guys? It's this and a Super Bowl, man. That's all I got.
Hey, we got Kcon birdies.
What's up, guys? It's Masters Week. We got majors starting up right now, and this is the best time for golf.
And then we got Andrew. What's up, man?
Yo. Super pumped for tomorrow morning. I think we'll all be streaming something pretty much all day, and I'm stoked.
Multiple screens.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Multiple
this is where you
streams.
get all those extra screens out and, try to figure out, is your picks, starting off hot or not. Did you guys catch the par 3 contest at all today?
A few hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
Saw Justin Thomas finally got one.
Yeah, he had the first one. Kcon, you were watching. We were texting
Yeah,
about it.
I was a little bit disappointed that they only showed ESPN only showed from 11 to 1. I thought that was half the crew had already played before then.
You got to get more coverage on that.
In the second half, we saw
Disappointing.
Tommy Fleetwood had the 1-hole-in-1, but there was 3 before then. So it's like
Come on,
was
ESPN.
kinda cool
We need
because you had
wire-to-wire
Scott-
coverage on this, guys.
we had Scott Van Pelt and Wyndham Clark commentating. So it was actually kind of good to get Wyndham's experience and his knowledge of the course, as well as his preparation for the tournament coming up. So it was actually kind of cool to do that.
maybe Wyndham kind of testing out the booth recently.
He might. Well, hopefully he
Maybe the
doesn't break
next
any
Smiley
lockers.
Kaufman.
Did he sound like a natural up there?
Yeah, no, he was a great commentator. It was Scott just asked him all the questions, but again, 2 hours.
I kind of hate
when
that
the
guy,
thing
if I'm
was-
being honest.
After he smashed those lockers, I agree with you, Jackson. But
Yeah.
Just at Valhalla, right?
Can't.
yeah,
I think it was Oakmont.
Oh, was
it
it
was
Oakmont?
the
Yeah.
last U.S. Open,
It
right?
was, the last U.S. Open, they banned him.
Yeah.
He posted some bullshit apology, but
Wow.
No, but in reality, they should have played the full 4 hours. I was willing to watch it all.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
kind of bummed,
And
then
what
they cut
else
it out
was
before
on?
it was over.
Like midday NBA, which is
Actually,
a failing
yeah.
product right now.
Maybe some
And then
baseball.
they had MLB playing all day today, which is a Wednesday, so that everyone's traveling tonight. So, but I did disagree with the. I thought they could have shown so much more.
Yeah, golf Twitter was pretty critical of ESPN's coverage. To be honest, they're saying, it was just a bunch of showing Travis Kelce talking.
Jason Kelsey
Jason.
and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was
Yeah.
DeChambeau's caddy.
Yeah.
Who
Kelsey.
duffed it on the over the water.
So,
show.
guys, I actually
but he's got
golfed
the golf
behind
bug.
Kevin Hart at the JW Marriott in Palm Springs, and him and his crew were pretty chill. He was
Nice.
apologizing. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, I suck."
Wait, did you play the Palm or the Valley course when you played?
The Palm. Yeah.
Oh, that's so great with all the water.
Yeah, it was
right?
actually a pretty
Yeah.
cool course, man, and they were pretty chill about
Yeah.
it.
That's my favorite local spot in the desert, public for price.
Yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
So do you guys want to go around? I think we want to do Masters memories, just to get where I think this makes us all a little nostalgic with Masters Week coming up. But yeah, who has a top memory of the Masters?
I got it right here. I'll start. Louis Oosthuizen, 2014, hole 12, wearing the UPS logo. And I believe his second shot, par 5. This is where he and Bubba battled into 18, but he literally hits, I think, a 3-wood, 240 or maybe it was 60 yards.
253 yard.
Yeah. It goes
It was on
all
hole
the-
2, by the way.
Oh, was it 2? I thought it was 12.
Yeah,
But
all good, man. All
it
good.
goes all the way, rolls up to the green, swings around about 60 feet, and goes in. Legendary albatross. I love Louis Oosthuizen. I think South African pride. But no, that's a shot I'll never forget. And then even the rest of that when Bubba, maybe it was Bubba on 12 comes out of or 16 comes. No, not 16 is part of it, but when Bubba came out of the sticks.
Yep.
The
With
trees.
that,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That was
17,
incredible.
I think.
Miller,
yeah.
that Louis one is one of my favorites. Let me tell you a cool thing
Yeah.
about that too. First of all, it was a 4-iron.
It was a
second,
4-iron. Okay,
Second of
yeah.
all, he tossed the ball to a guy in the stands after, like just standing around, and Augusta approached that guy, asked for the a golf ball back, and in return they gave him 2 lifetime badges and a round at Augusta. So just to show you guys how
I saw that
special
too.
that
That's
shot
so
was for
awesome.
the
Oh.
Masters,
Yeah.
they literally gave that guy like lifetime entry, and he got to play the course just for
No.
getting that ball back. So
That's
that's how epic that was.
Dude,
That's
I'll
so
never
cool
for-
about the
yeah.
tournament. That's how awesome this tournament is in general.
I'll never forget. He when it went in, he threw his hands up.
Amazing,
Like-
amazing moment.
Oh, that was
In
special.
baseball, you steal balls from kids, in the Masters, they'll give you a lifetime entry in the free round.
You
well,
guys
here,
see that?
Narb, what else do you got? You have any other moments?
So you're actually in one of my favorites. So the Bubba shot, and it's funny, the other shot that I really love is another lefty, similar looking shot. It's Phil Mickelson, 2010, six iron, 207 yards
200
out.
on 13
On
over the
13
creek.
from the sticks, like
Yeah, from the
and if you've seen the recreation of the shot, it's like maybe like a 5-foot window, completely lateral. And the crazy part is, Miller, we were watching that on the bus back from Lake Tahoe with our entire fraternity.
Sweethearts.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we were in Lake
Yeah.
Tahoe with our entire fraternity on the way back.
Yeah.
And Miller's the only guy with an iPhone at this time. Like no one else has an iPhone. And shout out to the Masters for being the only freaking tournament to be streaming at the time. Like we got a live
Yes.
stream on an iPhone. It's 2010, and we're all huddled around on a bus.
Yeah, that's
and then we see
Dude.
Mickelson pull this off. It was like one of the most epic things ever. Like I, can't
recall
forget
we
that
it.
were-
shot. It's beautiful.
We were holding on for life after that weekend.
Oh my god! It was just like people were falling asleep on each other and like just passed out, and you have us like huddled around going crazy, and it was like one of the best moments.
Now, that Mickelson shot, I think he was wearing the KPMG hat, black shirt, and he won it that year, right? Like he had to make it, and
Pretty
he
sure
barely.
he missed that putt after too, but still,
Yeah,
it was
that
epic.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it
still
was epic.
birdied, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
But yeah,
well,
that
here,
was a super.
That was
cool
crazy.
one.
We were like watching TV, and that was so foreign back then.
Yeah.
To be on a bus, mobile.
Yeah, it's like on an iPhone.
you
Like, no
know,
one had iPhones.
That's so funny. And now it seems so normal, to just.
I mean,
catch a
I'll tell the
sports game
story.
in a
I
car.
went before we all met in college. I was at the Apple New York store, and I was there day 2 of iPhone 1. Got it. Went to college, and it was a great way to get people's numbers. No, that iPhone and just in general, streaming on phones was, to your point. I mean, we were using like firstrowsports.eu on TVs, like. Kind of was the beginning of live streaming, legal and illegal at the time, but that was on the Masters
Right.
app, and they were the first tournament to really give you all of the different views of all the feeds, all the players following, and they obviously have a best in class experience that other tournaments mimic. But yeah,
You know,
dude,
I got
lot
a
of great
question.
moments.
I got a question for you, Miller. When you're on the app, are you watching individual players, or are you a main feed guy? Are you watching
So-
groupings, or are you main field guy?
I would say, like, in the past, I was more like feature group A, feature group B, or I would just turn, because they didn't usually have every player on camera. It used to be featured groups, and then you could click players to see scores, or if they're in a feature group. I also love just Amen's Corner. Like, just
I do
seeing
that almost
guys-
every year.
It's a great one.
Almost,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a great one to have.
Dude, because that's when panic sets in. That's when the drama begins. No, but depending on who I'm betting on now, and obviously today we're a little more mature with how we're approaching the tournament from kind of, in sports betting standpoint. I now kind of follow key players, but in the past it was feature groups, and just literally I just keep Eamon's Corner on until they pass through it at the end, especially at work, because that's where the drama hits.
Yeah, you
I'm-
get some water balls.
I
So-
must comment though. I usually keep the big screen on the main feed.
Yeah.
And then I have my iPad on the individual player that I would like to watch. So it's like
And you got your phone
I like to.
and a
I want to
laptop.
see a bunch of action, and then you got the iPad just sitting right there with caddy talk and all that stuff. So
So on the Masters app, the feeds that the Masters is offering, that I'm seeing right now is Masters on the range, right? So
Yeah.
maybe that's kind of early
newer.
morning if your guy hasn't teed off yet, trying to see what the kind of the local shop talk is. Holes 4, 5, and 6. I believe one of those is that super tough long par 3. I want to say that's
Yes, it's
4.
a 210 par 3, right?
Yeah, they struggle with that. That's a big hole. Amen Corner, and then inside Amen Corner. Got to check that one out tomorrow. Not sure.
Yeah.
I think it's a more zoomed in view. Holes 15 and 16. 16 is that par 3, right? The one that there's a prop bet. Whenever you see a prop bet, will there be a hole in one? I always go, if there is, it's gonna be on 16. There's no other hole to see a hole in one on, most likely. Then you have your featured groups. Then you have your main feed broadcast, and then of course Masters Radio. That's like I'm at in the waiting room at the doctor's office and just have to have an AirPod.
You know what that is? You know what that is for me? That is go to the putting green, one earbud in, have the radio on when it's just the most boring part of the day. And it's good, man. You just get to listen to good golf and practice.
And you're knocking putts.
Yeah, you're just knocking putts.
Audible chocolate. Yeah,
it's great.
The Masters, your boss's nightmare.
No, March Madness is your boss's nightmare
Yeah.
of the World Cup. We only take one weekend.
There was a great clip I saw. It was like an apology to your wife, and this guy like made it for everyday man to use. I almost sent it.
Wait, send it out.
He won't be present. He will be at home, but he won't be very present. He may not get off the couch.
He may be stuck there for
Well, hold on,
6
let's
hours.
keep going around. Let's keep going around moments. I want to hear some of your favorite moments. Maybe Kcon next. What do you remember when you think of the Masters? You've actually been there, so maybe
So
yours is a
I
little
had
different.
two.
Yeah.
One can be in person, but the one thing I do recall was I was young. Obviously, we're always watching Tiger and Phil, and I remember just turning on the TV and watching. I looked it up. So this is back in 2004 Masters tournament. And KJ Choi, which I saw at the Ho Classic this weekend. I still love the guy to this day just because of this one shot. It was apparently on the 11th hole, par 4, 220 out. He hit like a 5-iron. I was like, how the hell do you hit a 5-iron 220 yards? And he drained it. And to me, that was like that. It's like I've loved the guy since this day. Even when we were at the Hogue, I filmed him because I was like, KJ Choi. I don't know what he's done his whole life or like all these tournaments and everything, but that has resonated in my life or like in my mind every time I think of the Masters. It's him. In person,
Just quick, I want to call it. That hole was called Flowering Crab Apple.
Well, now it's named after KJ. Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
No, in person, I did see the 2019 Masters tournament when Tiger won, and everyone was running to the 18th hole, and my uncle and I, we grabbed an extra beer. We watched
By the way, your
16.
uncle, I want to call out, absolute legend, Uncle Brian.
Yes.
Known outside the family.
He's like, why are they
Shout out
why are they all
Uncle
running? I was like,
Shout out
Brian.
Uncle Brian.
I was like, let's go grab two.
Fellow patriot and friend.
Yeah, I was like, let's go grab 2 beers each and grab I grabbed a chicken sandwich as well. We stood behind these trees. We overlooked the 16th green.
Wow.
And Tiger almost drained it for a hole in one. Now he didn't. He got it super close and he tapped it in. And by the time we got to the 18th hole, I could barely see him putting for the win. But in all honesty, that if he got that hole in, it was like just he was so close to getting this hole in one. And if he got that, it would have been like. Everyone would have been jealous of us being there.
For staying.
It didn't
drinking a
happen,
beer.
but it was just like it was such a beautiful shot. He played that hill so perfectly. He knows that hole so well. So I thought that was that's up there on my memories.
I mean, that's
Connors, I got to give you a
have
shout out,
quite an
man.
Unbeatable.
experience.
That's
Yeah.
one that's awesome too. It's crazy you mentioned KJ Choi because when we got to the picks, I was gonna bring him up. I have Im Sung in my picks, and I want to see the Koreans have a presence here. So I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, they've held down the roofs in the past. The Koreans go hard.
Yeah, hey, LA Riots, never forget.
And I remember KJ, like I grew up, like Chan Ho Park was on the Dodgers. Like I grew up in a really Korean neighborhood. So I like the energy they bring. And that's why I have I have a pick in my like repertoire of Im Sung right now because he's done really well. I want to see that lineage of great Korean golfers. I know the Japanese had their moment with the Decky, but
Yeah, they did.
I'm going hard on him. And yeah, it's crazy because I was thinking about KJ today. So it was really, really interesting you brought that up.
Yeah, I want to add on to Connor's. I mean, I think we all look back on 2019 as one of the greatest tournaments of all time. Obviously, last year kind of challenges it, but I'll never forget. That was kind of a magical weekend for myself. I was out at Coachella on a 3-day fun time at the festival, and I'll never forget. We started that day watching the Masters. I think I was you actually couldn't text, but we were all texting and knew you were there, and we were rooting for Tiger in the mock turtleneck.
And on top I mean,
that was a special day.
To further memory, not to knock Kevin or Narbet.
Don't do it, man.
So I called our friend Roberto on one of the
Bertrand.
Yeah, one of the free payphones, and I called him. I called Kevin. I called him. I asked for Kevin's number. Wrote it down on a card. I called
Back
Kevin's
then, I
number,
changed my number a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot. Of
your Kevin Hammond 2016 still in my phone, by the way. It hasn't changed.
So I called him. I go.
And my phone said an Augusta. It said a Georgia number.
Yeah.
I go, get a fucking flight down to Augusta. We have re-entry passes. I will walk out and bring you in. Casey's friend is here. He's coming in. He's already in. Like, I can walk out and get you a free entry. He's like, well, Narb's here. And like his wife, his wife at the time was with him. And like, he's like, I don't know how it's going to happen. And he's like, I was like, bring Narb. We will get you in. And I'll call you back in 2 hours. You better be in the airport.
Yeah, it's one of those things too that I think it's like a big music. It's like anything. If you're there, you could kind of find a way, right, to get in. Like you're definitely there, you put yourself in position at the gates. I'm sure I know we could have figured it out.
Like Outside Lands 2012.
We had it figured out.
Exactly.
We were going to drive down. I don't want to talk about this too much. It's a very
Wait, so where were you?
Where memory.
So I'll go because
you?
This is my greatest Masters memory is this 2019. Parbeh happened to be in DC visiting. So we're posted up in my flat. We're watching a lot of Masters. We get the Augusta, Georgia call. It starts becoming real. We figure out full logistics. We were going to fly to Atlanta, rent a car. The car was cheap. Like everything was a 3-hour drive from Atlanta. We would have literally been at they had a house and everything. I mean, this was lined up. And for some reason we didn't. I think whatever. It's like it's such a sour taste.
Hindsight's 50-50. Because
but me, I'm one to do. I do stuff
story.
like that. I do stuff
Kevin,
like that.
you do, by the way. I'm shocked you didn't. And I actually remember this logistics plan.
I would love to just blame Parbeh, but
it wasn't my fault, man. I was down for it.
No. I'm just saying
I think both our partners were not willing to let us do that at the time.
Of course.
It doesn't matter.
It was a double whammy right there.
But also,
that should have been the first sign, Parbeh.
Well, there were signs.
JJ, hold up, JB. We're keeping things out of the personal.
I'll say one thing. It is very
rehashing that.
Listen. It's very unique that Kcon that we couldn't really communicate. Like it's like a cryptic kind of message sent or like a one-time call, and it's like, all right, I'm going back to the tournament. Like we gotta go watch Tiger. Like
I'll call you back in 2 hours.
Like just let me know when you show up. Like let me know. Like here's the address.
I'll say one thing that I remember very clearly though was that. Kcon, you were not really that sure. You're like, I'm pretty sure we can. And I think Hammond was like a little bit tied up too. He's like, I don't know if we'll definitely get in or not. Like, it seemed like iffy at the time.
But
I mean,
still.
Kevin knew it though.
I completely agree, Parbeh. And
I knew it would have worked.
It's hard
out.
to give a full guarantee, but it's like what. I mean,
I think for that opportunity, it was worth it. I fucking regret it, man. What do you want me to do?
Well, okay, I'll say this.
So
we will have more opportunities. We will be doing. By the way, next year. By the way, JB, I'm throwing this out to you. We're going to the Phoenix Open. I already got lined up. My buddy works for the tournament. We're going to start lining about Baxter Parrott call out. No, Baxter Parrott, family friend, already set up. We're going to start setting these up. We're going to go. One day we will relive Kcon's Augusta moment. Maybe not with Goldman Sachs, but with another partner, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah. No, so little did we know though, Parbeh. What happened the next day that Tiger ended up winning. So
we freaking knew that Tiger had a damn good chance.
But so much happened with Molinari and everything. I mean, it was just really unbelievable.
Molinari was leading into the final day.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Right?
Like, So that was the greatest memory, though, just because everything around that, the aura, the way that I almost feel like I kind of went, like I could have gone. I had the
phone
invite.
calls from the course.
Getting phone calls from the course,
So
yeah.
cool, man.
But Kcon, I know we've talked about this in the past, but this is a better week to talk about it all. I just have a couple questions on like the things that are interesting to me, like the food and the drink and the prices. Like, could you just touch on that? I always think that's unique.
I mean, obviously, I think the pimento cheese or the sandwich has always stayed the same at $1.50. I think the chicken sandwiches and any other sandwich is about like $3. The beers range from 3 to 5, and you get.
And by the way, tell us the options. People want to know what beer they have. Domestic, international. Give us a breakdown.
It's literally just that domestic, international. There's a white cup and there's a green cup.
It's like Heineken and Bud Light, right? It's Heineken and Bud Light, or Stella.
It's like a food line. You go and you grab. It's like you grab your food from like a warmer, and then whichever one you want, you grab it. It's like and then
It's
you
very
go and
like
check out.
beer garden, like
cafeteria.
On your way out, you grab
Ice cream
the beers
sandwiches.
you want. Yeah, you grab the beers you want. You grab that, and then the checkout process is real quick, and it's just like. It's like there's 40 people in a line.
You pay
I'm standing
cash,
there
right?
for
Because
2
you can't have your
minutes.
phone on you, or do you have a card on you? How does it work?
I believe at that time it was card, but yeah. So I mean, it's really quick. I mean, all the food was great. I personally am not a pimento cheese guy. I did have one, had to try it.
Hold up, Norm. You're gonna make that. Yeah, you're gonna make that for us Sunday in our live broadcast.
So
right?
Hammond actually ordered an official Masters kit.
Yeah, the Masters taste of the Masters.
When are we filming that?
So
when
Kcon's going to tell us how authentic that is.
Okay.
It arrives on Friday. It is a 24 ounce of pimento cheese, 24 ounce of pork barbecue. Again, this is the Taste the Masters large hosting kit. Has a 24 ounce egg salad, plain potato chips, 6 bags, barbecue potato chips, 6 bags, 6 of the chocolate chip cookies, Georgia pecan caramel popcorn, 6 bags, Masters branded souvenir cups, sleeve of 25.
We need those for Sunday, by the way.
Yes, Masters branded.
But is it true that they're not the real cups that you get on the course?
No, they are. Masters coaster pack of 12. Masters branded wax paper.
We'll find
Parbeh.
out. Connor's bring a real one. Bring a real cup. We need to know.
Yeah, it has a printed menu, food cards, watch and play game cards, and accessories. Bread and buns not included. So make sure, Miller, that we get some bread.
Okay,
Kevin,
hold on. Quick. So, tell me what bread to buy. And you'll bring that over Sunday, and we'll bring that on the live color commentary. We'll do a tasting. Is that what you want to do? Like, we'll prep them prior, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, no, we'll probably make a video beforehand also.
Okay. But bring them over so we can have them on the air as we do the color.
But I'm gonna need to put them in in the fridge. They come in a cool box.
Kcon, we need to know, what are the odds of you going to the Masters again, and what are the odds of us pulling this off? It's gonna live rent free in my head.
It was close this year. I got the
he was
potential.
Yeah.
So in our lifetime, you think we'll get another
Yeah, it sounds like next year we're talking like 60-70%.
Okay.
Kevin, tell your dad as well. My dad's down, and happy to help float like any cost shared investment.
Yeah. Okay.
Just throw it out there.
I will liquidate assets. To get
Miller, can you get us a private jet?
No. We're going through a
you
tough
guys-
market right now.
Parbeh.
Well, listen, there are more private jets at Augusta this week than I think anywhere in the nation.
Aren't they creating a new terminal for that?
Yeah, there are like
did I see that?
3,000 to 4,000 private jets are estimated to be landing there this week. If you could think about the magnitude of that at a small airport, by the way.
Did you fly into Savannah, or you fly into Atlanta
I
and
flew
do the
into
2 hour
Atlanta.
drive?
It was about 2-hour drive.
Okay. Savannah's only, I want to say, an hour and a half, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a smaller airport, so there's less flights. So
here, let's keep moving.
yeah, keep
Kevin
moving. Who's
Hammond.
up next?
Yeah.
Any other stories? Or
No,
go to Andrew,
the only
then
other one
JB?
for me is just Hideki was really fun. I don't know. I feel like when a nation gets their first, Masters win, like he was the first Japanese winner.
that was so sick.
I just feel like feels bigger. It feels like I like when an international person wins, honestly, because it feels like it opens it up to the world and it's like a bigger deal. But so we'll see, But yeah, who else has a good Masters memory?
JB, go.
Well, hold up. Andrew, then JB, or whatever. Either order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to jump in there. Yeah, I know this one's a recent one, but I've got to say that sports is about drama and storylines and culminations of careers, and Augusta means so much to so many. And I think that Rory McIlroy's shot into 15. Yeah. I know it's recent, but it's got to be one of the greatest shots. Just a high draw, just sticks the landing. Mm-hmm. It was basically the last hurdle that he really had to face coming down the stretch to hang on to the Augusta win.
6 iron, wind of the wind.
Have you guys seen the Netflix, The Weight? It's actually really good.
Rory hit a 207. Yeah, 206, 207, 7 iron.
I was listening to the chairman talking about the rollback of the golf ball, and he's like, we're trying to get the game back to
I saw that as well.
Not being such driver heavy. He's like, that hole has been changed because usually people didn't go driver because they'd go in the pine straw. But when they put the tees back further, everyone went driver, and that's how they end up so close, and they can come in with an iron like that. Mm-hmm. But that was an electric shot. That was... what a hook. I'm a hook artist. And
so JB's right.
He took me to
it was a 7 iron. It was 7 iron.
It's 7 iron, yeah.
For 200, what, 207?
By the way, shot of a lifetime.
Yeah. Imagine Mickelson went 6, and Rory's like half his height, and went like 7, like it's nothing.
Yeah, another international winner for you, opening up the field.
By the way, guys, that Netflix on Rory, The Weight, is actually pretty great, man. Like JB said, like a lifetime culmination. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it was a pretty cool episode.
Yeah, it's just he's been fighting it for so long. Needed to get it.
Oh yeah.
No, we all felt the release in the playoff when he made the putt and he collapsed. I mean, it as much as Tiger's 19 was like all time for us, last year was a top 10 finish. All time.
Did you guys see that drawing that I sent you?
Oh, that was crazy.
I did see that. Yeah. Did he commission that?
Yeah, Rory did. Yeah.
Posted on the IG.
The guy spent 800 hours on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
20 full work
weeks. Each person's face is like half of our fingernail.
Wow.
And they're pretty well detailed. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, I know. I can't
looks
believe
like
that's
a photo.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
That is some good art.
All right, Andrew, what's your
well, mine was between the 2019 hole number 12, Amen Corner, when Koepka and Molinari, and I think someone else goes in the water there. I just love the tragic moments because they make you like feel something, where you go from like, oh, this is golf, and you're like, holy shit,
you're sicko.
This guy, sicko. And when you have any feeling of good behind it, thinking Tiger's gonna win because of it, you're just like, holy shit, these guys just got fucked.
So I was sitting right there at the Amen Corner when Molinari went in the water.
No way.
And the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life in golf is everyone cheered.
Oh,
when Speed went in the water twice, it was like, like gruntles, like everyone's upset. When he went in the water, it was like
America.
Course erupted. And you could just see. I mean, the Molinar hasn't been back since then. It's like that guy Van de John or whatever in the British Open. What's his name?
Gene Van de Velde.
Yeah. It's just one of those collapses, and it just like it's so sad just seeing it live, and everyone was so happy for his demise, and it's like,
well, because Tiger opens the door for
Tiger. No one garners fans like Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the breaking of the levee in the round.
Oh yeah,
it really was.
That's what that hole is for. It's insane how many times that hole becomes the turning point, and it's
the same hole that
Kcon, where were you when that happened, and how loud was the roar if you heard it?
I was sitting in between 11 and 12. I was right there watching the tee shot and watching the green on 11. It was as loud as if Tiger birdied, which is saying, you can hear it across the course.
Wow.
You could be at hole 1 or tee box of hole 9. You could hear a roar, and you got to be like, something. Tiger just did something. It's like, no, Molinari just won the water.
Wow. Insane.
But that is a great memory, obviously, because it forwarded Tiger's his win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are gonna something in 2019 year. But yeah, I mean, there's just so many. The Masters has so many great, memories, and And even like something I've been wanting to do is just go back and watch like all the broadcasts, from like the 80s and like see
Yeah,
some
like
older ones.
Fuzzy Zeller.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sandy Lyles shot on 18.
What have you guys
to
been doing all
win.
week? You guys just
Oh,
turn
I've been
on Golf
watching
Channel?
all those, man.
Just
Golf Channel's
YouTube
have-
golf.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been on Golf Channel. Nice.
Greg
YouTube
Norman, man,
companies.
that poor
Norman.
guy.
Dude,
Norman has gone
Norman,
smoked so
yes,
bad,
sir.
man.
Yeah.
He's really gotten
And I'll
hosed.
say
That
one
poor
thing
guy,
during,
man.
One thing during COVID was I watched shot for shot Tiger Woods winning like the 97 whatever
Dude,
it's
the
like they do
best.
shot for shot. It's like
12,
Done that
12
before,
stroke
yeah.
win, man.
Yeah.
12 strokes. Can you imagine beating the field by a
But
dozen?
he did 12 at Augusta.
Yeah, he won by 12 strokes.
That's insane.
Wow.
I watch
Psycho.
I frequently watch the one where he beats. I'm blanking the guy's name, but he beats a guy match play in 10 holes. Just wipes the floor with him.
Wow. I remember hearing about
after the
that.
guy called him out. After the guy called him
Yeah,
out, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
blanking on the golfer's name.
I know who you're talking about, but he literally is like smiling, waiting for it, and he just erases him.
Yeah, he had said
yeah.
something along the lines of like, who knows where Tiger's hitting it. I could win this one. Tiger comes out and just 10 holes in, just 10 and 9.
What was the one at Torrey Pines where he left the guy a note in the locker? It was the U.S. Open. They went to the Monday playoff.
Oh, oh my God,
Rocco.
Rocco Mediate. Rocco Mediate.
Mediate. And Tiger
Which, by
left
the way,
him
was-
like a note in his locker. Like,
that was still one of the best battles, and they have a lot of respect for each other. That was a fantastic finish.
He got famous from that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
it came
yeah.
down to one stroke after another 18 on Monday, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
He had a hot streak.
That's the old U.S. Open for you.
Yeah.
I know. That was sweet. But they would go to sleep, wake up the next day for a playoff. I mean, imagine after going 4
18
days
more holes.
and then you get
So
to wake
good.
up and that pressure. It's just a beautiful thing.
Dude,
So,
I feel
as a
like
fan.
if we're talking about the great runs, Narb, you brought up the 12 margin win in 97. I want to call another one for my father-in-law, fellow South African. Gary Player started the final round 7 shots back in 1978, played the last 10 holes with 7 birdies to win. Like,
Wow.
that
that
must
is
have
incredible.
been electric.
Absolute heater.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's crazy. You want a South African stat, a fact that's interesting about Gary Player?
Yeah.
He's the only player to keep a green jacket out of Augusta. He literally told the chairman at the time, he said, we're going to need you to bring that jacket back. And he said, you come to South Africa and retrieve it yourself. Never
No,
did.
because by the way, what's the story? You get the official one
can
when
wear it
you're
for a year.
awarded, but then you get a replica a year later.
Yeah, but the
right?
official one you got to bring
Okay.
back, and you can't.
You only
can't
wear
have
it when you're on the grounds or something? When
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
there?
you can wear
Yeah,
it.
but Gary Player's
Player's
the only
Stay
only
there.
player to actually keep it, and he literally told him, "Come back and get it." And he's still- actually, there's only one other person. I think it's like Billy Casper or something. His wife requested that he be buried with his green jacket, and he's actually
So they let it leave.
he's
Fuck,
actually
wow.
buried with
Baller.
it. Just to show you guys what this means to people, right? What this means to golf. I mean,
Right.
this guy literally requested to be buried with it, and Gary Player said, "Come and get it." It's like. And one more thing before we get off this one,
Yeah.
there was a Masters jacket found at Goodwill at one point that was verified to be an authentic one, sold for $5, and they couldn't figure out who it was from. It was from like the 1950s, but somebody bought it, and it was
Find the
actually
century.
authenticated.
I saw he sold it for 150.
150
Hold
grand
up,
is sold.
hold up, Connors. Don't you have one?
Oh yeah, I have a replica.
Hold up. Do you wanna
we
go
screen
grab
share?
it?
It's at my parents.
Oh,
It's in a safe place.
Hey,
He leaves it in a safe place.
Connors, hey, bring that for the broadcast. Okay,
All right,
we're gonna.
Oh, yeah,
we're
bring that
gonna
on
need
Sunday.
that.
Seems
Yeah.
like sacrilege if you ask me.
No,
just a
Jackson,
replica.
get out of here. Get
You
out
know
of
Miller
here.
made that.
Well,
So-
no, it was a gift. It was a birthday present when he won at a tournament we knew he was going to win. But yeah,
Okay, so I want to move on to some rapid fire, but side
Yeah, hit
story,
it.
Mark Kalk on Tuesday used his phone and got asked to leave the premises for that
By
day.
Rory.
who?
right?
Mark? Who?
Calcavecchia.
Calcavecchia, yeah.
By Rory.
Oh, I thought it was by like a Masters.
I thought he was trying to take a photo with Rory, or he was trying to take a photo with someone.
Yeah, something happened. No, but and then the reporter called him and he was like, "Hey, I have nothing negative to say about Augusta, so I'm just gonna hang up." So it was like a nothing story.
Wait, Kcon, apparently there's FBI at the Masters. Did you catch any inklings of some, interesting looking security members or?
They're probably undercover.
Yeah.
The only time I ever saw that was when George Bush was playing at Pebble Beach when I was there. And I actually asked one of the Secret Service agents where I go get golf balls, and he looks at me. He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, why the fuck are you here?" and then I realized that he was
He wasn't
golf
staffed.
gear. Yeah, he was just dressed in golf gear, just standing around with an earpiece in his head. And his head. I'm like, oh, "Okay, all right."
So he
Where
wasn't
the
Tommy
range balls at?
Fleetwood. He wasn't staff.
No, he
Then
was
he's
100 yards
FBI.
away from the
Not
driving
staff.
range. I was like, "Oh, where do I get the balls?" And he just looks at me like, "I don't know."
He puts his hand up and
Watch out for this guy.
yeah, watch out. All right, so guys, we're part of a Masters pool. I'm just gonna do some rapid fire.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of cool, some of these categories. But just like real rapid fire. But the favorites: Rory or Scotty.
Scotty.
Scotty. And by the way, I'm calling Rory doesn't make cut. I put the bet in. Everyone
I love
saw
that
it.
juice. I love that action.
Yeah. 5
I
to
love
1.
it, but it doesn't
5
pay
to
well
1.
enough. 5 to 1 is
5 to 1's not
good
bad,
enough
man.
for
By
me.
the way,
5 to
I'm
1?
hoping injury. Hey, it could be an injury.
It might be a
Okay.
withdrawal. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
I took Rory on that one, but me and my Scotty
Hey,
controversy.
your picks speak for themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So Liv Moss is the category. John Rahm, Brooks Koepka, or Bryson DeChambeau.
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 Bryson all the way. I just didn't pick him because I didn't want to be like joining the crew, but like deep down, I mean, I picked Spieth. I want to see a good story, but the person that I think is actually going to win is Bryson.
Andrew?
I would say, gosh, I'm just gonna say Rahm just to be different.
That's my
'cause,
pick.
A lot of people are
Yeah.
going wrong.
I want to
like
call
Rahm.
out too. Ryan Campbell, friend of mine, does this every year. It's a great event. Keep going though, Kevin.
Yep, that's where I'm going. That's who made up these. Piff Playboys, Bubba Cameron.
So hold
Smith.
up. We got, what does PIF mean? It is the Public
Yeah.
Investment
Yeah.
Fund,
Yeah, that's the
which
Live guys. Yeah.
which is the Saudi investment fund, which funded Live. Also
Right.
sponsors BNP Paribas tennis tournament. But keep going.
Okay, so the Piff Playboys is Bubba, Cameron Smith, Carlos Ortiz, Carl Schwartzel, Dustin Johnson, Patrick Reed, Sergio, or Tyrell Hatton.
Reed.
Reed. I
It's
take
either
Reed
Reed or
too.
Hatton. I did Reed.
Reed sneaky good at Augusta.
Yeah.
I know.
Miller, is that
took
bet
a-
live? Is that a real bet that you shared?
I shared that, a real bet. I'm just, again, I'm throwing some darts out there.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
fishing.
You never know.
You know?
Yeah, I picked Hatton, but I actually kind of, now that you guys say Reed, that makes more sense. Major lingerers. This is gonna be a pick 2. Cam Young, Morikawa, Matsuyama, Spieth, Rose, Oberg, Fitzpatrick, Fleetwood, and Schauffele.
JB, start us off.
I mean, it's got to be. I've got to say Rose and Fitzpatrick. We'll go 2 Englishmen. Gotta take those.
I want to call this out. I love the Fitzpatrick call right now. I think we could be cutting this video on Saturday as he may be leading the tournament. I don't have him in my picks, but I just want to call out. I think that's a smart bet. Hot guy.
He'll be sitting
won a
right
few
there.
weeks ago. Yeah. And turning on in the right part of the season. I'm gonna go Rose, and then I think Ludwig is due. And did he win once this season, or no? He just had the collapse.
No,
right?
he had the collapse, but he's my guy too. I really want to
he
see him
collapsed
do
to the
well.
players,
He's
yeah.
done well at the Masters. I mean, I think JB said it. The guy needs a sports psychologist, but I'm hoping that something clicks in him because he's really got game, man.
Maybe he should meet with Victor Hovland.
Absolutely
and
love
his
the guy,
friends,
though, honestly.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love him. I think
Yeah,
he's a future star.
Want to see him close.
I think we all want to see him win one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not 5 or 10, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think Rosie is the kind of common thread there between everyone. Call me maybes. Akshay Bhatia, Chris Gotterup, Jacob Bridgman, Jake Knapp, Justin Thomas, Maverick McNeely, Minwoo Lee, Patrick Cantlay, Russell Henley, Victor Hovland. This is also a pick 2. I mean, I'm going.
Go.
I'm going Gotterup and Bridgman. I don't know. I feel
Don't you
like
remember
they're
didn't
hot. Right now.
Gotterup-
Two rookies, huh?
Yeah,
2 rooks.
I know. So we'll see.
Disrespected the course, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Questionable statements about Augusta National.
I'm gonna roll with. I feel like JB, one of your picks, but I think Akshay Bhatia is coming in hot, and then Kevin, who were the final ones you said there?
I'm gonna go with Minwoo as a second.
Oh,
one.
Minwoo, the Aussies.
Woozy.
Yeah.
Cantlay, Henley, Hovland.
Cantlay is
McNeely,
he's always been
Thomas.
up there for the Masters, but I haven't seen him recently on the tour.
Oh, he hasn't won. I feel like in 2 years, and I mean, was it 2 years ago, or he was second to final group? Like by the way, he does well.
He's
at
kind
this
of always
tournament.
there. Yeah, he does well in this tournament.
But he hasn't done anything in a while.
Okay, well, moving on. The United Nations. This is a pick one. I'm curious if any of these pop for you guys, but Aaron Rai, Adam Scott, Corey Connors, Haitong Lee, Jason Day, Kurt Kitayama, Nick Taylor, Robert McIntyre, Seb Straka, Shane Lowry, Siwoo Kim, Sunjay Im, Tom McKibben.
Bob Mack and Adam Scott. Bob Mack and Adam Scott. I have to pick
with
one.
Miller.
It's Bob Mack.
Yeah.
Have I just missed him? Have you named Cameron Young in any of these? I feel like
Yeah, he
no
did
one's
it. He
talking
did it in
about
the
it.
Lingerers.
almost there, like the lingerers. Yeah.
With
Lingerers.
Morikawa.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. It was with the,
I guess JB and
Oh,
as
yeah.
the guy who called Cam Young to win the Players. Just
Dude,
to
Cam
toot my
Young
own
is always
horn.
up there. Cam Young likes
I
this
think
course.
he's in it. It's hard for me to pick too recent of the winners. I feel like you almost have to have won at like Pebble timing to win now. At least what I've been looking at the past winners,
Sure.
but
You
I don't know. It's all
you don't
semantics.
I mean, Akshay won recently.
That's true. I
Fitzpatrick
don't know.
won recently. Bryson's back-to-back winner.
Yeah, I think there was a stat. Like
Live,
most of these
live.
players, I think it was like 70% have won one event in the
Yeah,
current
Oh,
year.
no, one event in the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, would I pick JJ Spawn after last week? Probably not. I don't know. By the way, it's all vibes, right? So, but he could win. I mean, Cam Young looked dominant a few weeks ago.
And Fitz was right there, man. I mean, he lost that on he lost that in the playoff, man. That was
and he won the next week too.
yeah.
I know,
And
but
he came
that-
back and
that-
he won, dude. That's crazy.
That's what's interesting
true.
about Fitz, though. Going 2 weeks back to back and being 2-1, showing more potential. I don't know.
Peaking at the right time. Real thing.
Yeah.
It's just
The ice game
it's all
is
about
red hot.
who's ready for Augusta though, and that's why listening to Brandel Chambly on Live at the Masters has been pretty cool because he comes with just ammo, and so does the other guy on the left. Can't remember the guy's name, but they're bringing up all these stats how the winner is like average top 25 in the world. Phil Mickelson, in terms of majors, was the last major winner like outside of that range. And so, like, it's based on all this data, it's almost guaranteed the winner will be one of the top players in the world and someone who can hit the ball high. And, like, all of these stats coming together to just have, like, it feels like it's so obvious. The PGA Tour Instagram showed something that was, like, from 90-something to 1. And it goes through all these filters of, like, big averages. And it ends up with Xander Schauffele as the only guy to, like, pass through every filter.
So Andrew, I was
Yeah,
about to comment because I heard all this and Rory even said he'd be surprised if the course is supposed to dry out. It's supposed to get, it's already dry. It's going to be fast. All these shots, like you think you did perfect, it's going to roll off. So Xander's my top 5, but like I think he's going to win just because I think he can ride that wave. He's also been top 5 in every tournament for the past 4 or 5 weeks. Wow. He's great at the Masters, but like
he's
what you
been
were just saying
hanging
was
He plays
they
well
were
at
talking
Augusta.
about how this course is going to dry out and it's going to be tough. It's not going to be. I mean, think about when Dustin Johnson won. He got the lowest record ever. He played in fucking
-20.
November.
I was gonna say that was the
COVID.
November
like,
round,
it's
right?
a complete
Yeah.
different season. It's a complete different
Yeah.
time. Like
I think that's
Well, so,
right.
let me add though, Andrew. I think you're right generally in the direction, but I also think Augusta rewards the locals, like the guys that have played it more, the guys that have won it in the past can sneak up. And I know maybe some people aren't in the top 25, but if they've won before, they're completely dangerous at this place. Like
Wasn't
I know
Xander,
it sounds
like,
crazy that Adam
pressing?
Scott is in his 40s or maybe nearly 50s, but watch him play like 8 under and like, be right in the mix.
Adam Scott has been in 94 consecutive, I think, majors or something crazy like that. The guy-
Absolutely legendary.
such a long. Wasn't Xander second when Matsuyama won? Like he had a meltdown. It was like There's like two
He's
holes
usually
left.
up there.
He was. I gotta look this up.
He's top 10 quite a bit.
Yeah. No, but to Andrew's point though, he checked off every box.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trailing by 2 to Matsuyama on 16 is when you had the meltdown.
yeah.
Otherwise, he was in the final
Xander
pairing
and-
down 2 to Matsuyama.
Yeah, and Zalatoris.
Ooh, yeah.
What
Oh.
a finish. Xander triple bogey on 16.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Zalatoris
Hammond,
pre,
keep us
there
going.
comes 16 again.
pre-back
I
surgery.
feel like we're ready to make some picks here.
Well, hold up, Hammond.
Yeah, I
finish.
think
Finish.
I want to
the-
go through a
finish-
couple more of these. These are kind of funny.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
arthritis. Angel Cabrera, Danny Willett, Fred Couples, Jose Maria Olazabal, Mike Weir, VJ Singh, Zach Johnson.
This is a tough one.
Zach
I went
Johnson
Zach
is the
Johnson.
youngest. He's
He's
just turned
50.
Gotta
50.
be. Yeah.
And he's also playing in the Champions Tour.
He's playing well.
Well,
in the
Danny
Champions
Willett's
Tour.
got to be the youngest, right? He can't be that old.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But he hasn't done anything.
He's
Yeah.
just
Well,
like
no. I
think he
he's
plays
like an
competitive.
honorary.
Zach Johnson, I've seen like
Honorary.
on PGA
He's not an
Tour
honorary.
events.
He's a Masters champion.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's why he's there.
Like I found out that he won the Masters. They're like, hey, by the way, you won. He's like, oh shit, no way.
Yeah. I mean, if there's ever been a one and done, I'm sorry, that might be it.
Hold up. Hey, let's just call this out. Zach Johnson was it 2025 tied for 8 at the Masters. You guys remember
Oh
that?
yeah, Zach Johnson's solid.
Yeah, no,
I think out of those picks, he's
Kev,
the
was
one.
But last year he's a senior guy and he tied for 8.
Yeah,
It
so
tells
let
you
me
that
let me jump to some
Gore's
props.
solid.
Yeah,
I
let's
was
jump to
gonna say,
some
let's do
props.
Yeah,
Props
go,
from
go,
Will.
So
go.
will there be a hole in one on the final round?
Yes,
No.
on hole 16.
Yeah.
If they put the pin on the bottom left.
It's always there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing that firm, he could roll it in and potentially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's the cut will have already
my thought.
happened. There's not gonna be that many people playing it, but it is the pin. You're right. It funnels in. Will there be a playoff? Yes or no?
No.
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 I put yes. We'll see. Will there be a first-time Masters winner?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
First
Yes.
timer, huh? Wow.
I'm gonna say
It's
no.
gonna be Justin Rose.
Xander.
Calling it
Rice.
now.
Spieth.
Oh, Speed
He
is
already
not.
won.
That's
He's
what I'm
already won
saying.
it.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's why it's not going to be a first-time winner.
Right.
Okay. Keep
Okay.
going.
Let's see. Next one is most birdies are better. Oberg versus Rom.
Oberg.
Oberg.
Andrew, you want to take Rom on that?
No, I'll take Oberg there. I think he'll make more birdies, but he'll make like a triple bogey or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He'll make more,
Yeah.
he'll make more
He-
birdies.
He'll rinse a couple.
Okay, this one's really interesting. The convicts versus Canadians. Lowest combined score: Scotty Scheffler plus Angel Cabrera or Corey Connors plus Nick Taylor
I took the two Canadians.
Yeah.
for lowest combined score. Because
I went with Scotty
Cabrera,
and Angel.
Could shoot
Cabrera.
19
Well,
he's gonna miss.
Be like,
Yeah.
All right,
Dude,
Yeah.
what Angel Cabrera, I'm going to call it now, is going to make the cut.
No, he's not
Give
gonna
that
make.
guy two Cohibas.
Not the
I'll
lock
take,
of
that,
the
I'll
week.
take that bet with you, man.
There's no
That
way. he
stretcher
makes the-
team that he does.
Get what are the odds? Pull up the odds.
There's no way he makes the cut.
Don't even
and
have
Absolutely
he's-
odds
not.
on it. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
He's gonna
isn't he
shoot a
winning?
high
Hold
number.
up. Did Angel Cabrera
Yeah.
last year win the Champions Tour? Or was it 2 years ago?
Now, he won at Hogue for sure in the past 2 or 3 years.
Mm.
I feel like he won the entire Champions Tour last year. Am I wrong on that, Andrew? You know?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
I don't think he did.
Hey, he's only
Maybe.
56.
Yeah, look. I mean, look, those Champions Tour
Wait, why-
courses
why is
aren't
he
as
a-
long.
wait, why
as
is he a
those-
Bernhard
convict?
finished this course. He's like
I think
70.
he had tax evasion. If I
Oh, yeah.
was
Okay.
it tax evasion?
Yeah, I think he got kicked off the tour for a little bit because of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There was something at his home country. He was getting
Argentina.
extradited or something. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I don't see him making the cut. If Miller, I'm willing to put a significant amount of
Finding the
wager
odds,
on that.
finding the odds.
So, just let me know. Will Spieth hit into the water at least once?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I put no. I feel like after you get that fly that close to the sun once, you don't do it
Yeah, you
again.
just play it safe for the rest of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he finds the water like 2 or 3 times maybe.
Will
Sorry,
Scott-
Parbeh.
No, I probably think, man, I don't know. Can you find the water and win this tournament? Maybe.
You
I
can
don't
win
know.
once and then yeah. Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
can go. You can do
Oh,
one.
absolutely.
I think
Yeah,
he'd probably
yeah.
go in one time just to, break the ice.
We'll see.
Or the
Get him out of the system.
break the surface tension.
Yeah. Okay. That one's funny. I always wonder how that guy's going to grade that. Like, he has to look at every single shot, or he needs to watch
Claude will do it.
Spieth the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filter by penalties.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Will Scotty Scheffler have one or more double bogeys?
Yes.
Yes.
One or more, yeah.
Yeah, one for sure.
Unless
I'd
he
say.
Will he have a double?
wins.
Will he have a double? Basically.
Yes.
just
yes.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
I feel like if we're running with the course is gonna be fast and dry, I think yes.
A 3-putt when he's trying to go up and down will happen.
Yeah, or your ball gets so close and then it rolls off the green. Now you're chipping up against the hill.
Exactly,
and
you're
all of a sudden-
screwed.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're playing timid and you just want to get out.
Do
of
we
there.
think they will keep the course fair, or do you think they want to see a -4 winner?
I think what like
They
Roy
wanna
was
see a
saying is, like,
-8.
They're still gonna
Yeah,
keep
I think
it like
10,
up
8.
to 13 and 14 stimp meter, but yeah, it's just
They're going to make
the
it
rest of the
tough.
course.
I
is
think
as
it'll
it
be
is.
fast. They might try to keep it soft in certain areas so people don't get like totally screwed. So that's my theory, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I
will
think
the-
they're gonna punish people and show that like winning at Augusta is -7,
But
and that
they'll-
every other tournament's not close.
They'll
Like,
punish
I think
people.
wanna
They don't
do
want
it.
to make it like U.S. Open. They'll punish people.
The
at
green-
first
the
and be
greens
like,
are
hey,
too
We gotta
hard.
bring this back because people like there's so many people. It's like the Super Bowl. We don't want to see a 9-6 game. We want to see birdies. Like
Yeah.
bogey.
You wanna
birdie.
hear
Man,
the
Dustin
cheers.
Johnson won with the -20. That's crazy.
That
In
was
Nov-
November.
yeah,
Though. It was
November.
Yeah.
way
It
It was
softer.
yeah,
yeah.
complete different season. It was wet.
I just
what
want to
trying
call
figure
out Kevin
why.
Hammond on Angel Cabrera hasn't made the cut since 2017, so we will not be continuing
Told you.
on that.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that. So
but
when,
before that, he'd obviously done really well.
of course, it's different. Yeah.
Different
Will the
time.
worst score different time? Will the worst score in any round be greater than 83? It's a tough one because that's
Oh, the
11
AMs.
over.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'd say that. Well, does the amateur count for that?
Yeah.
Of course.
absolutely.
I don't know if I see someone going that all the way
Dude,
to
the
11.
amateur score
Again,
like probably
the course
90
is
sometimes.
firm.
No, I've
100%
never
Yeah,
seen-
if the cour- it's
guys-
like what Andrew said. If the course is firm and they're
Yeah.
playing as fast as what Rory
It's-
says it is, like, yeah, it's gonna.
You could
be-
shoot
someone's
11
gonna
over in
hit a
12
shot.
But that's-
holes.
Yeah, I
Like
think
no
so.
problem.
We've seen
Yeah.
some of the best players do that there.
Yeah,
I just
I
don't
think-
usually see 11. I see like 8 over, 9 over max. I just thought 11 is like
Yeah.
a bit
I mean,
pushing
we
it
got
a bit for
FIFA
one round.
Nigajara or whatever, like the guy from India who won the Indian Open.
Who was that, Kcon?
Nigajara or something like that.
Do you think he's shooting at 85?
Oh, the amateur, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's an amateur. He's like 18 years old, and he's definitely hasn't. seen
Somebody
crowds
shoots
like
an
this before.
83 or worse.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess an 85 I've seen. Will the winner's spouse hair color be brown, black, red, blonde, other, or no spouse?
Blonde.
This one's
Blonde.
tough. I did blonde because I
Blonde.
paid more.
Blonde.
Brunette.
Yeah.
Did brown,
there's
black.
Significant increase in blondes on the course and purse value.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
correlated.
we'll see a lot of Birkins
Yeah,
out there.
Winner's score on the 18th hole in the final round. Will it be par or better?
Par, no, just
but
par.
yeah, I think so.
I
don't-
did
yeah.
par better, but it's
Sometimes
like,
the
it depends
winner
how-
knows they can bogey.
Yeah, it depends how far in the lead they are.
Right. So it really does depend. Will a lefty finish in the top 10? Yes or no?
Yes.
If we got Akshay,
No.
yeah. yes.
Akshay.
Like, who else is there? Phil, there's no Phil.
Stop much.
Bubba or Harmon.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I said no. I just feel
Yeah,
like I'm not gonna. They're not
I'd
gonna be in the
say
top
no.
10. How many amateurs will make the cut? 1, 2, or none? 1, 2,
None.
1 or 2 plus. Or
One.
none.
One at least.
I put none. I don't know. Will anyone withdraw or be DQ'd for any reason?
Rory.
Rory, yep.
No.
I put no.
Morikawa. Is Morikawa? Yep.
Oh yeah, Morikawa. He bounced out of like, what was it the first hole?
He got back spasms.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will quit
Yeah, it doesn't
unless
seem like the tournament
they
going
like
in.
actually hurt themselves. But if they're just like hurting, they'll play.
Yeah, I don't see a
frickin-
withdrawal.
Like who the
You
hell
never know.
wouldn't want to continue?
Yeah. At least
I
play
don't-
2
I
rounds.
don't think so.
And get
This
cut.
is like the tournament where it's all about class. It's like if you're.
I wonder
hurt,
what
you
the
just
stats
finish
are.
and
Like,
walk
is there
away
someone who
with your
withdraws
score.
every year?
It's rare, but you have to like full on apologize to like Augusta.
Yeah, you
like
have
if
to go
you have
to
to give them like a
Augusta.
really good reason.
Really?
Like be like sorry.
You have to be hurt. That's
I'm
the truth.
withdrawing.
Like you have to be
Yeah.
hurt. Like
Yeah.
Will the oldest player in the top 5 exceed 40 plus years of age?
No,
Yes.
maybe.
Top 5.
Who?
It'd be like Rosie.
Justin Rose.
Justin Rose.
That's
He's
what I was
45.
Other than Justin Rose.
Or
I
Adam
know.
Scott.
Yeah, there's a few. I
Adam
put
Scott.
no. Top 5 is pretty tough. I feel like it's all young.
Yeah.
Will Scotty Scheffler be in the lead after any round?
No.
I'm
No.
gonna say no.
Not
gonna
as
say
of
that right now,
current.
no.
I think it's the
stats.
story
It's interesting. Yeah, I put
we
no,
all
but-
know that's coming right now is that it's a no, and we're all in a little bit of disbelief that that might be the case.
I ended up putting a yeah on that one.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a really big. It's the first major, and it's like, where is Scotty going to be?
We
around or
started
not?
this year with Scotty at like plus 200s, which is crazy.
yeah.
I
in
know.
golf.
We watched that change.
don't
like
see that
plus
in golf.
700. I know.
Yeah.
It's back to normal.
And I'll say this: I saw today Ted Scott had him with the grip thing. I mean, there's a lot of work going on right
He
now.
does it
I
all
think
the time,
we're
apparently.
okay. Well, it just
Will-
looked
I think,
like
yeah,
a
I
little
think he
too
uses a
much
grip
on the
trainer a
range.
lot. No, I think he always uses the grip trainer.
Yeah. Will
Oh,
the
does
cut
he?
line
Okay.
be?
Yeah,
will
no,
the
I didn't
cut?
know that.
Will the cut line be even par or lower? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah, I can
imagine
see
it
that.
being
Even
plus
par, it's gotta
2,
be.
plus 1. I think it's
Plus
gonna be lower.
one, plus one.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be around that. Nationality of the winner: USA, Canada, Mexico, British Isles, Australia, rest of Europe, or other.
The
U.S.
USA.
America,
USA.
baby.
Let's bring it home.
British Isles. British Isles.
Okay, I see. Who will the? And this is the last one. Who will the winner hug first, excluding his caddy? Parent, significant other, kids, group hug combination, or none, or other.
Let's go significant other.
Gotta be spouse,
Significant
yeah.
other with
Yeah.
a kid.
My parents.
Yeah, I don't know. I just in case Bryson. I don't think Bryson has a
He
girlfriend.
Who did Rory hug? I mean, I'm curious.
Well, hold up.
now, 'cause he's
Kevin
super
Hart.
close with his
Kevin
parents.
Hart. Is Kevin Hart
Yeah,
there?
it's gotta be.
That
For
would be the
Bryson,
none
that would
Maybe
be
Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson. You know,
or other.
Grant.
maybe
Wardell.
Vin Diesel.
Kevin Hart.
Here, let's
Trump.
go to the
Donald
picks.
Trump.
Let's bring in the
Donald
picks,
Trump.
Sam, and we
Yeah,
got to
let's bring
give
it
the
to the
people
picks,
what they
yeah.
want.
Yeah. Let's get into our picks, guys. Masters tee off, and I feel like we all want to wake up early, and watch some Masters.
posted on Cosmos Research. All of our
Yep, this
picks
is on-
live.
Yeah, let's just take a moment to shout out golfinthecosmos.com. It's going to be a tab for Cosmos Research. That has all this great information on the Masters if you need a little bit of help on your picks. We have our picks. You can also kind of track, if you've been listening, you can kind of see who's hot, who's not as far as their picks go. We're going to be live streaming on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram on Sunday for the final round. So a companion stream. So definitely tune into that. Just play us on the side while you're watching the Masters. I think we should add a little more
Yep.
color, if you will, to the show. We'll have a cooking show, and we'll be making pimento cheese sandwiches. It should be a lot of fun. And I want to shout out also to
Some live sim action. You know,
yeah, there'll be a little bit of sim playing, but ultimately that commentary. And then I want to shout out at Kcon Birdies. Check Kcon's page out. He just started it, and we're just starting to blow it up. And then at Try Thinking Deeper, that's going to be Andrew's kind of side of the house where gets a little more into the theory and the lessons and stuff. But he's our scratch golfer here, so whatever type of content you're looking for, just make sure to give all those follows, and then we'll see you live on Sunday, and we'll probably be shooting out bonus episodes nightly, just real quick hits about recapping the tournament. So thank you all for being with us here. Let's go around, and who wants to go first with their picks? Parbeh?
Sure. You guys already know I was pushing for Spieth to win it. I had the historic comment on his blow-up and stated that he would never be back at this place again after he went in the water. And I've been watching his swing lately. I watched a few videos, a few analyses of his swing, and he's made some changes. I would love to see the guy do well. I mean, after Tiger and then Rory last year, even Sergio, we've seen these comeback stories, and I think they really hit home at the Masters. So I'd love to see him do it. I got Oberg in my top 5. Again, he hasn't been able to close, but he's a fantastic player, great striker. I think even if he falls off a little bit, he could still hold on to a great finish. I'd love to see his name up there. And finally, the Korean, Sungjae. Like I said, I think I'm waiting for Korea to have a good moment here. He's finished well. I mean, he's had some some up and down kind of finishes lately, but he's done well at the Masters, well enough to contend. And I think the guy knows how to party. Seems like a guy you want to hang out with. I was watching his Gangnam Style video at the President's Cup. Seems like a fun dude. So
smoke starts on the course, right?
Exactly, man. I mean, he just seems like a guy you'd want to hang out with. So I'd love to see him do well out there. And yeah, that's about it, man.
I like those picks, man. Yeah, good luck this week. Andrew, who do you got?
So my number one pick came kind of intuitively to me when looking at the range data. And what I noticed is that Jake Knapp had the highest apex for any shot on the range all day. And it seemed like he had 2 sessions out there. And I'm picking Jake Knapp to win at the Masters this week due to the potentially very dry conditions.
What a call.
Where you just need to have a ball coming straight down onto the green to get it to stay. Don't know if it'll play that tough. If it doesn't play that tough, then that won't matter. But that's my theory there. Just kind of...
What a beautiful swing, too, on that guy.
Yeah. I think that swing deserves to win the green jacket at some point. Maybe not this year, but I think he's played before. I honestly don't know his past finishes, but I think he's been pretty hot. And I think if with no Tiger Woods to really amp up the sort of energy at the course, I think it's anybody's game this year.
Mesa Verde will cost $1 million to join.
Straight up.
next week.
Absolutely.
So that's a long shot.
All right, Andrew, who you got top 5, top 10?
Justin Rose, top 5. I think he might have another chance this year. Just might not come out. If he wins, I still get those points there. And then DeChambeau for top 10. Would love it for YouTube golf in reality because that's what we're all doing here. So, the more that is in the spotlight, the better. So that's that reason for top 10 for DeChambeau.
I like it. I like it. That'll be fun to watch Nap to see that whole the nap time saying is starting to pick up. I'm hearing that a lot. Mm-hmm. It's nap time, baby. Let's see, Miller. Who do you got?
I'm going to call it right now. You heard it here first. The storyline of the year: Justin Rose, after losing in the playoff last year, returns to form and wins at Augusta, taking his first green jacket. I think Rosie is due. He won earlier at the Farmers, and he's got the right math coming into this. But I think he knows the course well. And, man, am I just rooting for him. I hope he takes it and kind of finishes this chapter in his career. Top 5, Ludwig Oberg. I think Oberg, past 2 years, last year was, I think, tied for 7th. Year prior was the 2nd overall finish. I mean, put away the sports psychologist. He is going to be in the mix this year. If he gets top 5 or top 10, it's hard to call. And then look, last year I took Bryson DeChambeau. We talked about the weird statistics of kind of where he is, but I think we're all rooting for Bryson. And I think he's going to win one of them. Is it this year? I don't know. I'm taking him top 10 for a betting just because I think I can't remember the exact odds, but I think it's like a solid return. But he will be there, and he's hungrier than a lot of other players. And he wants to win this year. So those are who I got. I love as well, and I was debating and on a side bet. I just want to call it my other side bets. I've taken Patrick Reed to win. That's another bet next to
Good
Rose.
payout.
I just want to call that out. Incredible payout.
I'm with you there. I'm taking him as well.
I have Marco Penge, top 10 finish. I have Rory. I have Rory McIlroy missed the cut, and then I got Rose heavy to win. So it's either going to be a clean out weekend or a great one. So I'll see you Sunday in the booth and on the sim. Wow. And I'm calling it right now. Justin effing Rose, take it home, brother. God.
I love it. All right, let's go to Kcon.
All right. Sorry, boys. My camera just faltered up. But,
There you go. We can still hear you good.
Okay.
We see ya. We see
I
ya.
am personally taking, so to win, I'm taking Bryson. Obviously, last year, great performance. He's always been he's just Bryson DeChambeau. He's always had a knack for winning, so I think he's due. My top 5, and this is the pick that I actually truly really like, is Xander Schauffele. Recently, he has performed. I think I was looking. So in the past few tournaments, Valspar, top 4. The players, 3rd place. Arnold Palmer, he got 20th, but he's up there in
He's quietly playing some very good golf.
He's quietly playing some great golf, and I
No,
think
he's playing fantastic.
He's on this comeback tour, and if it's supposed to play like the conditions I have been pushing. Again, these are the things that I'm pushing. He's won the British. These are kind of conditions that he might be good at, and he's always been. I think. What are his results? I mean, he's pretty much been top 10, other than 2022. He missed the cut. He's always been pretty much top 10 since 2019. So at Augusta, I like that. I think this.
It's a great pick.
I don't want to take him to win. I think I want to get some cushion. I was doing the top 5. So that's what I'm thinking there. And then my top 10 is the Patrick Reed pick. I mean, I've watched every time they jump out of like a PGA tournament, they go to DP World Tour, and all of a sudden there's Patrick Reed on the top of the leaderboard. I'm like, dude, that guy's out for a vengeance. He wants his tour card. He doesn't want to wait till October like we talked about last night. He wants it now, and he wants to play in the RBC next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my.
Dude, to your point, every time Golf Channel's on, that guy's like raising a trophy that's like 5 feet tall.
It's like a pirate ship trophy. Remember that one I
what's
said?
Going on?
That's so cool.
Dude, the pirate ship. Was that Baku, Azerbaijan? The guy's like just throwing these things out. No, it was Baku. I'm 100% on it.
I think I'm safely going.
Norbert, you have some comments on Azerbaijan. Do you want to make any comments? Or
they're not a real country.
Okay, all right.
I'll go. Turkey is a proxy state.
Just one last thing I gotta say.
I'm not trying to get banned from flying through there. Thank you, though.
One last thing I gotta say. If Miller's calling out his pick, calling out Rose, I'm calling out Schauffele. He's I think he's top 5 for sure.
I love it. All right, I'll go, and then we'll close out with JB. For 2026 Masters, I am calling Jon Rahm to win. I think we don't see him enough on TV. I think we forget about how good he is. He's obviously playing on Live, but he has won an event this year, and he's always kind of knocking on the door. I know it's not apples to apples per se, but I really think if he gets hot, I think Jon Rahm, is gonna be, wants to put on that jacket. I think it's could be a really big year for him. DeChambeau, I have top 5. I think DeChambeau stays in the conversation. So again, I'm kind of Live heavy here. I feel like they have the most to prove right now. Their league is kind of suffering a little bit. Like they kind of had some guys bail, so they kind of need to get back on the map. So there's more in it for them. And then I do love Rosie top 10. It's a great story. And I was at the Farmers and was able to catch a little glimpse on Friday. I didn't know he was going to win on Friday, obviously, but that was just a great, it's a great story, and I think he has so much talent still. Like we said last night, he's the fine wine. He's just aging so well into his golf game. It's such a pretty swing. So I can't wait, for it. We'll see who comes out firing in round 1, and like we said, it's not often wire to wire, so I don't think we're going to fully know much. Based on the leaderboard tomorrow. But JB, who you got, brother?
Yeah, so with number 1, I think we've all been talking about him. It's Bryson DeChambeau. What's not to like about this guy's game? He can overpower a golf course. Back in the early 2000s, we talked about tiger-proofing Augusta. I think, Bryson DeChambeau, the likes of Rory and Pog Eater, those guys are able to overpower this course sometimes. So I think if his driver's on, he can find some fairways. He's going to be a pretty dominant force out there. I'll give you guys one stat that I saw that was impressive about Bryson. On Live, he's been gaining a full stroke per round on the field. So that's how good he's been driving it this year.
Wow.
When you just put yourself in good positions and you can hit it as far, you really shorten up a course, and you can kind of attack those holes. We talked about getting the ball up in the air. I don't think anybody gets the ball in the air like Bryson DeChambeau. I know maybe Jake Knapp gets there, but Bryson hits those big hoisted draws that get so high. I think Bryson DeChambeau with the win this year. Top 5. So I've got some stats for you. the number one tee to green player on tour this year is not Scotty Scheffler. Does anyone know who it is?
Shoffley?
Fitzpatrick.
It's Matt Fitzpatrick.
Wow.
Absolutely, Matt Fitzpatrick. Yeah.
I love
He's
this
got-
call. I love it. Yeah.
He is a hot hand right now. He's got he's got 2 wins and 12 top 10s since his PGA championship last year. The guy is absolutely on fire. It's not just this year. It's carried over from last year. Historically, I think he's been a great putter. He's actually a little further back this year on putting. Otherwise, he might have a couple more wins under his belt. But I think he's an absolute lock for top 5. And lastly, we've alluded to it earlier on the pod, but I think that Akshay Bhatia, I think it is his time to shine. There's no one hotter on tour right now.
Yep.
This guy was tied 3 at the Players. He was tied 9 at Genesis, 9 at the Mexico Open. He just won the Arnold Palmer Invitational. He is peaking at the right time.
Bay Hill.
I think. Yep, absolutely. A challenging course. It was a tough course out there for these guys this year. It was hard. He played it well.
Yeah, he
So I
showed
think,
up on Sunday, which is awesome.
yeah, and everyone talked about it all. I mean, I think there was a quote from Justin Thomas that said that he was kind of glad he didn't need to make the cut because it was going to play so hard and windy out there that just wouldn't be fun to play. So that's an environment that Akshay has proven he can compete. So that's my winner 5 and 10. So Bryson, Matt Fitzpatrick, and Akshay Bhatia.
I love it.
Wow.
Any other bets you have just in the field, JB? Anything else you got riding? You want to give the
fans?
fans?
I think I'm a hater with you, man. I think that Rory has a little bit of a slump. It's been about him. He drank too much of his expensive wine on Tuesday. I think he comes out. Maybe he pulls it back.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes the cut this year, fellas.
Wow. That's
I
a
like
bold
this.
prediction there,
Yeah.
boys.
We're fiending. We're fiending
He,
for
he knows
this-
what
this
perfect looks
collapse.
like, you know. So
Andrew
I
loves
think
collapses. What do you think, Andrew? As a
Yeah,
collapse lover?
just like Andy Irons at Pipe Masters 1998, right? You know.
Second Andy Irons reference
I'm
this
just
week.
kidding.
I can't imagine him not making the cut, but I mean,
agree.
you guys are putting money on it, so we'll see.
It's not
It's a
enough.
story.
5-1 is not enough to put money on it for me.
Right. But it's a good
There's a
storyline.
lot that can happen. I mean, he probably doesn't, but who knows? You know.
Andrew, what
guys-
do you think as a
I don't
as
make.
a lover of the collapse?
Yeah, I think he makes the cut. I don't think he wins though. But
And not making a cut's not even a collapse. It's like a full on, like the swing's not working.
The course is hard, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done it before. I just think that he's just not as focused. You know, he's shown some injury recently.
So yeah, we'll see, guys. A lot of storylines
Guys,
playing
we're
out.
trying to have some fun. We're playing the full craps table this weekend. We'll continue.
I get it.
To post on the channel. Yeah, I mean, these are just we want to give people options to look at, and JB and I might see some alpha. You know, our records speak for themselves. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. A lot of our picks are spread out pretty good.
Cam
so.
Smith, though. Cam Smith isn't making the cut. You want
That
to
one,
like bank
I-
money?
Oh, that's
I could get behind that.
Get out of
yeah,
here.
that's easy money. I think.
Get
honestly.
out. He's.
Yeah.
We talked about last night. He's not finishing.
Checked out.
He'll be
Rory's
flying
the
home to
long
Australia on
Rory's
Friday.
the long shot, but Cam Smith I think is a lock. Where's he been?
I like
I
that.
don't think he's going to make the cut.
I like that. That might be our lock of the week there. You know, so yeah, guys. I mean, can you feel it? We're a few hours away from tee times, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy the first round one, the Thursday. I can't wait, and we'll connect tomorrow for a bonus episode and just to update all the fans on the score and some of the takes and some of the stats. But yeah, any last words, gentlemen? All right.
That streak
Hold
going, baby.
Hold
Christmas
on.
morning. Christmas
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
Yes, happy
Yeah.
Masters week, guys. Gentlemen, thanks. It's been a pleasure, and we'll chat soon. Peace.
All right, thanks for
Thanks.
having us.
Thank God for Augusta. See you on Sunday.